Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel ForexPnL. Today is Friday the 16th of February 2024 and it's 2:40 p.m. It's time for me to do my next review session, okay, for AquaFunded. As you guys already know, I'm currently going through a review process whereby I release a video for you guys weekly just to give you guys my updates on AquaFunded. I'm currently taking a challenge with them right now, and I just want to use this series of videos to show you guys what my experience is. All right. In terms of execution, again, so far this week, basically flawless. All right. Everything is going as anticipated. The spreads are very tight. I know some of you were asking me about the spread in the last episode, in the last video, and well, I'm telling you right now that the spreads are wonderful. All right, pretty much less than 0.5 pips for the majors, okay, for the most part. So it's really nice. Okay, I can't complain anything from that place. In terms of speed of execution, everything is going on fine. The trades are placed with very nice speed, almost as soon as you're clicking the mouse button. So yes, that's pretty much what I have right now. And again, like I told you guys last week, remember, if you're going to be using a copy trader, make sure you use AquaFunded as your master account, okay? Or you can just have it on the side and trade it just by itself, okay? So that's one thing. Now, one more thing. Today they sent out an email about a possible migration. Actually, not a possible migration, a migration that will be happening this weekend. All right, because they're going to be moving brokers from Purple Trading. As you can see here, right now, you can see the broker that we have here is Purple Trading Seychelles. All right, so what we're saying right now is that going forward from next week, okay, is going to be switched to Think Markets. Okay, they actually communicated this earlier in the Discord channel, and earlier today again they sent out an email asking us to make sure that we have our positions closed, and the migration will be happening this weekend. All right, so I just wanted to use this opportunity to just let you guys know also, when it comes from a communication perspective, they are doing a very good job as well. Okay, so they're communicating, and everything is really good so far, so good. I have no complaints. All right, now in terms of trading performance for the week, as you can see, last week I think we were at 100,800. So this week we made about 0.5% gain. Not too bad. All right, again, it's not just about rushing through the process for me right now. Like I said, this challenge has no time limits, okay? So there's no reason for me to rush through the process. And again, I take whatever the market gives me, okay? So well, 0.5% profits, that's what I have for this week. As you can see, again, if we're looking at this particular equity curve, this main one right here, it's almost like it's flat. But if we take a look here, we kind of see this was when I had the drawdown, and then since then things have been relatively nice, and the equity curve is pointing to the upside. Okay, so that's pretty much what we have so far. I didn't really take much trades this week. I think I took about 5 trades this week. Okay. Again, my average winning trade right now is at 346, and the average losing trade is at 328, and well, win rate is right now sitting at around 50%. Okay, so like I said, I took 5 trades this week. I actually was pretty much forced to I had to close out this British pound, some Swiss francs, buy order that I have. Again, like I told you guys earlier, we had to close the trades as was requested by AquaFunding. Okay, so that's pretty much what I have right now. So what I'm going to do, of these 5 trades, I'm probably just going to pick one of them. I'm going to probably pick this let's say New Zealand dollar Japanese yen, and I'll walk you guys through the thought process, okay, the rationale, the reason why I took this particular trades. Okay, so I'm going to walk through this particular trade so that you guys can also get an idea how I come up with this particular trading setups and the trading decisions that I make. All right, so without any further delay, guys, let's go into the charts, and I'll show you guys the setup. All right, so if we go into trading view right now, this is New Zealand dollar Japanese yen in the 4 hours time frame. As you can see, well, this pair obviously is forming higher highs and higher lows. You can see how this market has pretty much been trading to the downsides. A quick liquidity grab below these lows here. As you can see here, we grab liquidity, and then since then the markets give us a nice push to the upside, breaking this particular supply zone, and since then the market has been pushing to the upside, forming higher highs. Okay, so you can see how this high and higher high, and this low and the lower low. Okay, so pretty much we are now getting into the uptrend, and you can see around this area here we have a key area of resistance on these charts right around here. okay, right around that 9100 institutional price level. And you notice that price pretty much came back to that level, all right, gave us a little hesitation right around that 9100, and then we got this massive push to the upside. Okay, so this is the move that took off this particular level of resistance or level of structure that we have on our charts, and as a result forming this demand zone that I have mapped out in the process. So again, as usual, I was just waiting patiently for price to give me a push into that particular demand zone, all right, that demand zone area, and then from there I'll be looking for a reversal for an opportunity to take a trade to the upside. Okay, so that's pretty much what's happened in this particular case. As you can see, price right around here gave me that dip into, literally just touched the top of that particular demand zone, and again that is pretty much right around the institutional price level of 9100. So that's another additional element of confluence that we have in this particular setup. So now again, as soon as price got there, zoom into the smaller time frame. Okay, in this case I think I went into the minute 15, and you can see how the markets was pretty much pushing slowly but surely towards that particular demand zone, and then we tap that demand zone right around here. Pay attention, this spike to the downside is actually the US CPI fundamental release at 8:30 Eastern time. So that spike to the downside was what took us into that particular demand zone area. To be completely honest with you, this is probably one of those kind of setups that I might contemplate whether to even get in aggressive. But the reason why I did not do that is because, like I said, this spike was from the CPI, all right, from the CPI release. So I didn't want a situation whereby this thing is just gonna keep spiking and continue just pushing to the downside, all right. So I had to wait, and as you can see here, that level held, that round number area in that demand zone held, and the boost started coming in slowly but surely. Also notice how the market is just pretty much building momentum to the upside. You can see we are pretty much scoring lower highs. Price tapped into this particular supply area. Okay, it's a weak supply, to be honest, because so you can see this huge wick we have in this particular candle. So this is a weak supply area, ended up being just a reaction level, and then from there the markets gave us another nice push to the upside. Okay, that tells me that the bulls are now coming into this market, and well, I was just patiently waiting again, because right around here, this was second half of New York, all right. I was looking for price to give me that pullback into this particular demand zone area that we have here, all right. But by the time price got in there, this candle right here was the candle pretty much the close of the day, and you guys know that right around that time volatility is usually very high, so I had to wait for like after an hour before getting in on this position. So that's why I waited, and I even got a better price right around that 91.20 level. That's pretty much where I clicked on my buy button in the Asian session, and well, from there, as usual, I give the market some breathing room, all right, because again, I don't want the markets to just spike me out and then continue moving in my direction. Okay, so I give the market some breathing room, and as usual, target a couple of pips before hitting the previous swing high area. And well, this pair just pretty much was pretty stress free, all right, as we got somewhere around, I think 91.55 area. I closed out, I took partial profits, all right, somewhere right around here. I took partial profits, and then move my stop loss to break even on the remaining half of the trade. Okay, and well, price got very close to my targets, but then turned around and came very close to stop me out at that break even on the second half, and then finally the markets turned around towards some New York session the next day, and well, got to my profit targets. Okay, that is sitting pretty much at 91.75 area. Okay, so that's pretty much one of the trades that I took this week. I just wanted to walk you guys through the setup. And another thing that I liked about this particular setup is by the time price was coming down towards this area, not only did I want price to tap into this particular demand zone area, you will notice that we are also having some form of inverted head and shoulder, all right, in here. Okay, this is like an inverted head and shoulder, and that gave me an additional confidence that somewhere right around here this market is going to hold, and then we're probably going to start continuing again to the upside. And that's pretty much how this particular trade played out. All right, so yes, this is one of the winning trades that I took this particular week. So yes, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to use this opportunity to walk you guys through one of the trades that I took this week. Again, 1.3%. We still have some ways to go, because the profit targets in this particular stage of the challenge is 8%, okay, for phase one. So we still have some ways to go, but again, we're going to get there slowly but surely, okay? So that's pretty much it. Remember, there's no time limit, guys. There's no need to rush through the process. All I'm going to do is to take my trading setups as they show up, and then I'm going to, you know, manage my risks accordingly. All right, so that's it, guys. Hopefully you gained some value from this particular video, and if you did, please do not forget to click on that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, see you next week. Cheers and bye bye.